the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt. I'm the general manager and executive golf professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here along with co-host Curtis Stock. Thanks so much for tuning into our show. We appreciate you doing that each and every week. If you want to chime in on the show, you can do that through the Nasty Chat or by texting 780-218-9999. A great lineup as usual this week. Our first guest, we're going to have him for two segments, is Rick Young from Score Golf Magazine. He's the equipment and business expert, so we're going to pick his brain on all of that type of stuff. And then in the second segment, we're going to preview the Open Championship, which kicks off next week. In our third segment, we'll get you some golf tips with Olivia Nickel from Golf Tech. We'll go around YAG and visit with Adam Wisser from the Ranch Golf Club. And in our final segment, we're going to chat with Rob Wilson, owner of title sponsor VIP Golf. As always, at 9:40, we will have our trivia contest where one lucky listener will win a custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. This week's question of the week: what could golf courses do that would make you feel more welcomed and appreciated? I'm really excited to hear Rick Young's answer on this one later as the business expert in golf. And this segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Join us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites or our new 6-person loge table area located in the Upper Bowl. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/tickets to book your private suite or loge today. And how you doing there, Stalker?
Perfect, Mirror. How are you?
Oh, perfect. That's a good way to be. Yeah, I'm good. We just talked about the Elks. I guaranteed a win last Sunday, and they got it.
They got it. Yeah, and they're going to win tonight too?
I think they will, yep.
Yeah,
they're gonna,
2 in a row?
They're going to go 2 in a row. So I'm excited for that, going there to the game after I play golf today. So
Good.
Going to be a good day. And excited now to welcome Rick Young to the show. How you doing this morning, Rick?
Well, I'm better than the Toronto Argonauts, okay? Well, let's put it that way. So if you guys can pass along any of that winning kind of mojo that the Elks got going on right now, because this is man. Well, she's a tough year to be an Argos fan right now.
Well, Rick, the Elks started 0-3. The winning mojo
That's
is
true.
1 week long.
True, very true.
Yeah. Well, Rick, you're the equipment and business expert at Score Golf Magazine. Let's start about public golf. You've been a strong advocate for public golf in Canada. What makes public golf courses so important to the game's growth and accessibility across the country?
Wow. I mean, as you both know, I mean, they're literally the ramp, right? They're literally where most of us will begin. Murray, Stalker, I don't know how or where you guys started, but I know where I started. I started on a municipal golf course here in my hometown when I was 8 years old. I never would have had that opportunity likely at a private club or even a semi-private club. So, I mean, I think the importance of public golf, whether it is a mom and pop facility, whether it's a municipal, it's the place where most people begin the journey. It's the place where we start a love affair with the game of golf. I mean, look, I tell people all the time, I mean, the greatest player in the history of this game, Tiger Woods, is a product of the California municipal golf system. And I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize that, but his formative years were that's where he learned everything. That's where he learned to be Tiger Woods. And I think we underplay and we don't give enough credit to municipal golf courses, those mom and pop operations, for being just that, for just being that start of the ramp. So I think purely from an importance level to introducing new people to this game, to bringing more, whether it's with ethnic groups, women, kids, we need municipal and public golf courses to be the best that they can possibly be. And since COVID, it's crazy, right? It's just unbelievable what's happened with golf in this country. But in particular, I'm impressed by what's happened at the municipal and the public level, and hopefully I can see that, and all of us can see that continue.
I started on a Muni. Did you start on a Muni?
Yeah, small town Stettler, 9 holes. Yeah.
I played in Calgary at Shaganappy, and it was $20 for the year, and that included a locker.
There you go. Right.
You're also
and Stock,
perfect.
Like, then Stalker, you probably had that same. You were probably like me. I mean, you couldn't wait to get there if you were a kid. You had all these. You had buddies. You grew friendships. The social aspect of it was incredible. And without those munis and without that affordable price point and accessibility, we don't have that. So that's why they're important. That's why they're absolutely need to be invested in and not closed.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there was 3 of us, and after school, we drove to Shaganappy. Well, we rode our bikes to Shaganappy Golf Course and played there every day. So it was great. Are there any radar standard, under the radar standout courses in Canada you think every golfer should try to play at least once, Rick?
You mean publics or
public?
Just well, I mean, look, there's 2,289 golf courses in this country. But that's my last count. Okay. And only 290 of them are actually private courses. So effectively, you have almost 2,000 public golf courses in this country to play, to fall in love with, to experience. I mean, some of my favorite places are, one you guys can definitely appreciate, and that's Jasper Park Lodge. I mean, it's as good a public golf course as you can find. I mean, Highlands Links out in Cape Breton, here in Ontario. I mean, the golf course that I play is a place called Tarandawa. It's a Martin Hawtrey design. It's about 25 minutes from my house. It's an incredible facility that's cut. It's in a heathland setting, similar to the UK, with like lots of great ground game stuff and links style that you can just really appreciate if you love that side of the golf. I mean, there's so many, Curtis. There's just like this, and Blackhawk. There's another one that's just incredible. I mean, there's so many in this country. One of the places that I really would like to get back to is Alberta. To even visit the municipals in both Edmonton and Calgary, because I've never experienced them, but from what I understand, they do a simply incredible job. I think last season it was another banner year for City of Calgary courses. I think they were over 300,000 and 300,000 rounds, and City of Edmonton was up there. So yeah, there's just so many just great public golf courses for people to put on their bucket list and start crossing them off. I can't tell you how many. It's nuts.
How do you see the state of public golf evolving, especially with the increased demand during and after the pandemic?
I think the best thing that's happened after the pandemic is I believe that certain golf courses, certain municipals especially, that were being considered for closure by municipalities and by local governments, there was sufficient reason, obviously, to keep them in operation, to keep them going. I mean, golf just became such a polarizing game because it was the only thing we could do during the pandemic, right? So it was. I think what we're seeing now is a bit of a renaissance, and what I mean by that is, since the pandemic, I can tell you several municipalities that are now under the sort of they're taking their what they thought was maybe a liability to their budgets, and they've turned it into an asset. I see cities that have municipal golf investing in it rather than trying to close it or contract it, from say 18 holes to 9 holes. That we don't have enough municipal golf and in this country. We have lots of public golf, not suggesting that at all, but we need to keep what we have at the municipal level open. We need to invest in it. We need to heighten that experience for people and for them to come to that facility and enjoy it. Now, the one thing I will say is this, and I mean this sincerely. One of the things that just irks me to no end is when elected officials try to pigeonhole public golf as that liability. None of them are willing to go out and see what a municipal golf course means to their community. None of them are willing to go out and talk to the people. That's what I'd like to see mayors and elected officials do more often when this issue comes up of possible closure. It drives me crazy to think that you can simply sit there and close an asset when you have no idea what it actually means to the people who use it. So that's what I think has gone on since the pandemic, and I hope it continues, Curtis. I think we're on the right track, and I'm hopeful that investment will continue.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Rick Young from Score Golf Magazine. Now, Rick, with that many public golf courses, I just have to throw this in there. When Score Golf Magazine did their rankings of public golf courses by value, pretty proud that my place was number 30th on the list in all of Canada by value. So because that is a lot of golf courses in Canada, so that's awesome. But the question I have for you is, moving forward into the future, what challenges do you see public golf courses facing?
Well, just looping back to what Curtis and I just talked about. Honestly, Murray, I mean, there's still land is at a premium. The three of us know that. You can't close a municipal golf course or a public golf course and have it replaced. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back. And so I think one of the things that we need to do as an industry is we need to protect it. We need to protect it and not think it's the weak sister of the game, if you will. It has to be taken seriously. And one of the things that one of the reasons I became a proponent and an advocate for municipal golf, especially, is because, unfortunately, some of the major stakeholders in this country really don't give it the time of day. And to me, that's backwards, because those are the people that are becoming customers for life. You should be trying to do everything you can, whether you're Golf Canada, the PGA of Canada, the NGCOA, all the provincial associations. You should be doing everything you can to help municipal golf. And honestly, when people just started, and especially prior to the pandemic, when we had all of these courses, municipal and publics, that were being touted for possible closure and contraction, nobody was doing anything, and so I kind of stepped up. That's my history. That's where I come from. And I felt like it was important to make sure that at least somebody was advocating for these places and how important they actually are.
Let's just switch to equipment for a second. What new technologies or trends have caught your eye this season, and something that could make a real difference for the average golfer?
Well, boy, where do I start? There's yeah, exactly. This is traditional Q3 starting off July 1st through September 30th. So there's a lot of new releases that just came out. Zero torque putters have become a pretty polarizing piece of equipment. Just the whole idea of how they're made without torque, that you can just kind of take them back, straight up, straight through, straight back, straight through. So zero torque putters are definitely there. I see I see a lot of companies now that have turned to 7 and 9 wood production again. I don't know if you guys are experiencing that. It's crazy. I'm actually carrying a 7 wood back in my bag now for the first time in about 25 years. And it's fun. Curtis, it's fun. Like it's a great piece of equipment to have. It lofts the ball high. It's a troubleshooter from the rough, from fairway bunkers. It's great stuff. So 7 woods, and then I think one of the other main things that I see now too, from just looking at golf balls. I was out at St. Charles in Winnipeg on last week, and for the reopening of their Mackenzie and Ross 9s, and it was funny to see how many people were out on that golf course with either a tailor-made one of the striped golf balls, like Callaway has one as well, colored, different colored golf balls. The whole golf ball idea of moving from a non-traditional simple white golf ball has become quite a thing. And honestly, I guess the last thing I would say is just relative to Q3 and what we're coming into now. We have a lot of new irons, players' distance irons, those hollow iron heads, Curtis, that have become such a popular thing. And there's more and more companies, doing those to try to get a little more distance for people. So yeah, the equipment industry, boy, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. It keeps innovating, and the R&D is just crazy. And I can't wait to get back to the PGA show in January.
Rick, one more question. What's the next new technology in golf clubs that we can expect to see next year and beyond?
I would say technology-wise, we're starting to see more and more sort of amalgamation, between launch monitors and golf clubs. It's starting to become almost inseparable. Whether now, some people will say, well, they're way too expensive or this or that. Well, the price point of those things has come down a lot, and you see a number of people that are just at the range that I play at. It's not uncommon for me to see 2 or 3 guys with launch monitors checking their numbers, checking their various points of their golf swing and that kind of thing with some of the software that's available. So that the technology side, and maybe that's where this is all going, the whole technology side of improvement, of getting better, and that's the short game as well, is all linked now to so many things on the video side and stuff, and that all wraps around the whole idea of equipment and making sure, Curtis, that we all have the right equipment in our bag for the way we play.
Well, Rick, we got to take a quick break, give you a moment to top up your coffee, and on the other side of the break, we'll get you to tell us your thoughts on the Open Championship next week. So stay with us, everybody. Rick Young will join us again and right after the break for the Open Championship preview. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, your golf game stays hot indoors. With the $50 Golf Summer Pass from Country Club Tour, enjoy free indoor golf all summer long at the CCT Indoor Golf Center, right in downtown Edmonton. Tee off on over 90 world-class courses with 28 cutting-edge Unicore simulators, rain or shine. Or just fine-tune your game on the virtual driving range. Offer valid till June 30th, and you can play from May 1st to September 30th. Your best golf season starts indoors. Visit countryclubtour.com to grab your pass today.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Did you know golfers average 162 hours a year on their feet? With the Addy Zero ZG from Adidas Golf, light isn't less, it's more. More Sunset 9s, more stamina with footwear designed to spend hours on your feet. With Light Strike Pro cushioning that boosts efficiency and walking propulsion, you can go out for a long round and enjoy what the course has to offer. Step into the feeling of light all round with Addy Zero ZG. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion at participating retailers, when you purchase any new 2025 Adidas golf shoe like the Addy Zero ZG, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Adidas.ca.
Get fit with TaylorMade Golf's ultimate custom club fitting experience. The TaylorMade Performance Lab in Woodbridge unites golfers with a personalized fitting session and tailor-made equipment to optimize your game. Highly trained master fitters take an in-depth look at the golf swing utilizing industry-leading technology. Book your fitting experience now to cover all your custom needs from driver to putter. Free gift with booking. Get fit. Optimize your game at the TaylorMade Performance Lab. Visit tailormadefitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Colonial Golf Club. Known for the best putting surfaces in the Edmonton area, we offer a private club experience at public course value. Book your tee time today at colonial.ca. And again, we are joined by Rick Young from Score Golf Magazine. Rick, we're going to get into the Open Championship now. I know it's Stalker's favorite major of the year. It's always a highlight on the golf calendar for all of us. What makes it such a unique and special event to compare to the other majors, and maybe a little bit about the course Royal Potrush that it's at this year?
Well, I mean, I'm with Stalker. I mean, I've always been a proponent of the Open Championship as the most important golf tournament on the annual calendar. It's more important than the other majors, and I think by a long way, actually.
Yeah.
The reason I say that, honestly, Murray, is because this is global. This is the Open Championship has the eyes of the world. Whereas I think while the Masters does as well to a point, maybe the U.S. Open and PGA, but all three of those are in the United States. This is the major that is always in that was always in the UK, and I think it's the most important for players on every single tour around the world. It's the one that is always played on superior links golf courses. It's a spectacle. The RNA knows how to do it. They've been doing it for a very long time. And yeah, I just think there's nothing like the Open Championship. If I had one wish in my career, and even though I'm into the equipment and business space almost full time with Score Golf and my Golf Spy, but I would dearly love to go over and cover the Open Championship at any course. And certainly this year at Royal Portrush would be a great one to be at, and that's simply because Portrush is just such an amazing golf course. You go back with this tournament to 1951. When the Open was played for the very first time at Portrush, and Max Faulkner won that tournament, and then I think 68 years, if I have my math correct there, go by, and before Shane Lowry wins, right? So I think for the Open to go back to Portrush this year is fantastic. I think they've made Martin Ebert and the RNA have made the considerations and changes to that golf course that will probably and hopefully keep that into or maintain it in the Open rotation for many years to come, because it's just an incredible place to see and watch golf.
What can fans expect to see at Portrush? I mean, they've got a lot of elevated greens with severe runoffs.
They got a lot of elevated greens. They have it's still sort of set in the old Tom Morris, who was the original designer, and the elevated greens always make things a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
And I think just from a shot value standpoint too, you're gonna have to drive the ball really, really well here this week, especially with the weather forecast is not particularly good. It looks like they're going to have wet weather almost every single day at this point. So being on the right side of the draw could be huge here.
Yeah.
But I think that what I remember most, and if you guys remember, I mean, it was a display of shot making that Lowry put on a few years ago to win it there. I mean, his short game on the final day was just superior. So to your point, Curtis, those greens, you've got to get your ball into the right quadrant. You got to get it into the right place to have a sort of a putt, to make birdies. But otherwise, it's going to be very defensive. I'm almost looking at a 9-10 under par, to win this. And anything beyond that would be amazing. But it would not surprise me to see it even around 6 or 7 under for the champion golfer of the year.
You talk about the conditions, the weather conditions. There's an old saying there, as you know, nae wind, nae rain, nae golf.
Right.
So it'll be interesting. I like it when it's raining there.
Well, I think too, we become a little desensitized to the perfect conditions that we see on the, for the most part on PGA Tour golf every week. It's hot, it's steamy, especially this time of year. I mean, even the RBC Canadian Open this year was it was very, very warm here for the time of year. But over there, it's gonna be maybe 85 degrees here, maybe 75 or 80 out in Edmonton or whatever. It's gonna be like, I think the one day over there, it's gonna be like a high of 52. You know, so I mean, they're gonna have to deal with those conditions, and I like that. I like to see that intangible put into the equation of trying to win the Claret Jug and trying to become the champion golfer in the year, especially guys at a golf course like Portrush.
Who do you think that is? Who do you think is going to win it? And are there any dark horses?
Well, normally this should be Rory's. Yeah. Honestly, this after the kind of sort of downturn in his form, you know, after winning the Masters, after achieving the Grand Slam, which was totally understandable, by the way. I mean, I think anybody that had worked as hard as he had and had gone through so much emotional turmoil to get there, you would expect a bit of a downturn. But as you can see by, you know, the Scottish Open this week, and I certainly don't. They're early in the fourth round over there today, so I don't know what he's doing.
He's
but
tied for the lead.
There you go. So I always look. The Scottish Open is extremely important heading into the Open Championship. You look at the players that are in that top 10 to see who's playing well, to see who's on form, to see who has their game. Rory clearly has got his game back to where he's comfortable, and for me, when he's going back to Ireland, and he's the one of the prodigal sons, even though he's a Northern Irishman, I think that only sets him up for to be the heavy favorite. Now, I do think that 3 of the last 4 Opens have been won by Americans. Mm-hmm. And I think Cam Smith was the only the guy to break that back in 2021, I think it was. So I look at the situation right now, and I think it's probably time for a European to win again. I think Lowry will be in the conversation. I do think that there will be maybe a bit of a presence from some of the LIV golfers like a Bryson DeChambeau, maybe a Cam Smith again. The other thing is too, like we kind of look at dark horses, like you mentioned, and who would have thought that JJ Spawn would be the United States Open champion?
Nobody,
right? Nobody thought that. So would it surprise me to see somebody come like from out of nowhere, like a Nick Taylor, Curtis, right? And somebody that's playing well or had a good week this week, and it's on top of their game, and just kind of falls in love with Portrush, which is easy to do, according to all the experts over there. And so I look at a guy like that. I mean, would it surprise me if it was a guy like that, like a JJ Spawn type? No, it actually wouldn't, just because of the superior level of talent that has inundated itself into this game over the last few years.
What's your favorite Open Championship memory, either as a fan or a journalist?
Oh boy, bunch of them really. Certainly, Seve's win. I was always a Seve guy, right? Pretty hard not to be. When he won the Open Championship at St. Andrews that year with that Matador putt on the 18th, on the 72nd hole on 18 at the Old Course. Yeah. I couldn't. That one was that was just incredible to me. And then I'm old enough to remember the duel in the sun at Turnberry, Nicklaus and Watson. I mean, it's funny, we haven't had one of those in a long time, but that was literally match play. I mean, everybody else was 8, 9, 10 shots back of those two. I mean, it just showed their level of talent at that particular time, and just how good and how far and how superior they were to the rest of the field. And then it's actually a painful memory now, but to think that Tom Watson was within basically one shot of winning, the Open at 60 years old. To think that now, it still shakes my head. I still shake my head over that. But as we know how that all panned out. He got a bad bounce on his shot into the green, wound up over. Stuart Sink ends up beating him in a playoff because he just ran out of gas. And yeah, I mean, that one was probably of all the memories, Curtis. That's the one that probably is. It's certainly the most painful.
One last one for you, Rick. Our question of the week on the show is, what could golf courses do that would make you feel more welcomed and appreciated?
Communicate when people drive into the parking lot, when people get out of their car, open their trunk, have somebody there to greet them, have somebody with a big smile on their face to say hello. Start the experience in the most positive manner possible. Tell them what they need to know, where the range is, where the putting green is, what they're making sure their tee time is what it is. And I think just that a friendly, smiling face, instead of no greeting, no introduction, no nothing, in some cases, means the world to the experience. And I encourage municipal golf courses to do that as well. It's certainly, they don't have the number of employees, but that doesn't mean that somebody can't be available to at least say hello and to at least do a 1 minute dissertation just to get your game off on the proper foot. So that would be my thing is to just try and be communicative to your customer base, and if you are, chances are you will get that person back for another round.
Awesome. Well, you've been extremely generous with your time, Rick. Always great to have you on the show, and thanks for all your insight today.
Thanks, guys. Always appreciate being on with you.
Awesome. That was
Thanks, Rick
Young from Score Golf Magazine. A couple of quick texts to get to. Good morning, gentlemen. Well, no takers on Campbell last Sunday, so you remain tied. Can anyone wrestle the Scottish Open away from Rory today? And Stalker Rory is up by 1 now.
Good, because he's my pick.
He's your pick. Okay. And I actually decided I didn't want to pick the same as you today, so I said, who are you taking? Are you taking the front runner like you always do? And you did. So I am going with Jake Knapp, who just made a bogey and he's 2 behind. But all right. A couple other quick texts to get to make you more appreciative and welcome. Dawson Nelson says, Montgomery Glen and Legends and Fortin View Golf Course. Those are my favorite places in Edmonton so far to golf. Very accepting of new beginners than other courses I find. So that's a great comment.
Yeah.
And Dawson also chimed in about trying to figure out if he's a left-handed or right-handed golfer because he does so much left-handed. And my answer to that, Dawson, would be go to see one of the pros at your favorite golf course and get yourself a lesson. And that's what PGA of Alberta pros are great for. And they'll get you sorted out in that regard. On the other side of the break, we're going to get you some more golf tips. So stay tuned and you'll get some golf tips here from Olivia Nickel from Golf Tech. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
It's back. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Tee off for a great cause with hole-in-one contests, food and drink stations, dunk tanks, and even a chance to win a golf trip for 2 to Pebble Beach. Be a part of an incredible day on one of Edmonton's most picturesque courses, all in support of the Stollery Child Life Program. Golf, give back, make a difference. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic. Sign up, sponsor, or learn more today at ardentroofsystems.com.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 50 years of business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911 or visit us online.
Ready to level up your golf game? Come swing by the Ranch Golf and Country Club, where serious golf meets serious fun. With a championship-style course, pristine conditions, and above all, a fun, laid-back atmosphere, the Ranch is where every round feels like a getaway. Get top-notch service at unmatched value every time you play at the Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? Bring your A game and find out why the Ranch is the best value in golf. 25, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right. Your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? The PGA of Canada professionals in Alberta know their stuff, from equipment and technology to technique. They're your most trusted resource for getting to more out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your local pro today. And it's now time for Century Mile Minute. Catch live thoroughbred and quarter horse racing action every Friday and Saturday. Plus, enjoy exciting slots, electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And what do you got for us this week, Stalker?
I got two of them, Murray. Novel is my first horse to watch this week. She stumbled out of the gate and was last by many, but she wouldn't quit in what was a very fast race. She just kept coming and got within a length of the leader before tiring a bit, and because she was used hard after getting left. And I think she's going to be right there next time. And then I got another one, Sky Music, similar story to Novel, broken a tangle, last by many as well, and then made a huge move to finish fourth, beaten by a length only for it all. And he had traffic problems in the stretch. So Novel and Sky Music.
Alrighty, and I'm already looking forward to the Century Mile Minute next week because your horse is running this week. So Maybe it's going to be 3 in a row.
Maybe. Let's all hope.
All right. Joining us now from Golf Tech, teaching professional there, former assistant professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club, Olivia Nickel. Now, I see Tinney, I see Nickel. Now, did you go get married in the last few years and I didn't hear about that?
Yeah, I got married in September there. So I was like, Nickel's an old name, I guess, now. So yeah, Tinney is the new name. Got married in September, and so far it's still good. I can still crush them at golf. That was kind of the main goal. But
perfect.
So far, still good.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that, Olivia. Why is learning to control the low point of your golf swing so crucial for consistent ball striking?
Because if you don't know where you're hitting the ball, you're not going to get distance and you're not going to control your direction, right? So the first step is really just making sure you can hit the ball. Whether it's straight, left, or right, just make contact. You can control the rest from there.
You emphasize practicing with intent. What does that look like at the range, and how can golfers make that practice session more productive and focused?
Yeah, so the reason I say practice with intent is if you just go to the range to rifle off golf balls, that's fine. You absolutely can before a round, 100%. But if you go in working on trying to make a change and you're trying to implement something new, you need to practice with intent. So whether that's doing the drills, making sure each shot you're trying to have the golf ball do what you're trying to get it to do, whether that's hit a pull fade, hit a push draw, whether you're trying to hit a chip properly or a pitch, you need to hit each shot. So whether that's working on your yardage control, so you're hitting a chip 10 yards, 20 yards, whatever, or you're picking a specific spot on the range to hit it to. So if you're trying to give yourself a fairway to hit to, start the ball left, curve it right, or start it right and curve it left, you need each shot to count. So whether that's using a towel or head cover under your arm, doing different drills, right, you got to make sure each shot has a purpose, especially when you're trying to make that change.
How has the use of videos and cameras changed the way you teach?
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. So being able to see your starting point to where you need to be, right? So when you're coming over the top and you don't realize it, being able to see if you are actually making that change, right? So when you don't know how far out ahead your club head's coming, being able to see if you're keeping it behind you is a big difference, right? So whether that's using a camera in bay like we do here to see the before and after or your mid changes, or on the range and you're using a camera, you can still see if you're doing what you think you're doing, because feel versus real is very different when you're swinging on a range or in bay here with us.
Controlling the curve of your golf shots is a big part of lowering scores. What are the main factors that influence shot shape, and how do you help students learn to manage or shape their shots on purpose?
So the club face is very important, right? So you're going to need your club face to be either open or closed to your path, depending on what you're trying to do. So when we're trying to hit draws, we need our path to be in to out, but our face needs to be closed to that. So if you don't know what your club face is doing when you're coming to the ball, you're going to have a hard time knowing the direction of that too, right? So if you can kind of keep it a bit more square, even a little bit closed, you can kind of know what way the ball's going to curve. Then from there, it's trusting your path, swinging out to right field with a closed face, you'll get it to draw. Or if you're trying to swing a little bit of a fade, maybe moving your path a bit more left with a bit of an open face to that path would really help out. So hitting shots kind of slow and controlled, being able to figure out what your starting line is and then figuring out how to control your path and face there, that'll be a really big thing to try to work on the range too.
What determines the shot shape?
So it's going to be a mix of path and then the face control. So face to path relationship there. So the starting line is going to be a little bit of your face mixed with path. So if your club face is too close coming through, right, whether you swing into out or out to in, if it's your face is too close, it's going to start a little bit left. So we need to really work on your face control, right? So the starting direction for sure will be a bit of that club face too.
Okay.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Olivia Tinney, teaching professional at Golf Tech. Now, Olivia, many golfers struggle to trust swing changes, especially when results aren't immediate. Everyone wants that instant results, which is very difficult to do. But what advice do you give students about patience and building confidence during the transition period that they're going through the swing change?
I know it's so hard to trust, but hit a billion balls bad with great form. I mean, it shouldn't have taken me 3 years to change my hand path, and it did, right? I hit some really, really terrible shanks with great form. It's how it goes. I didn't trust it. I didn't trust my low point change. I didn't trust the timing change that it takes to, right? When you change your path and depth, your low point timing is going to change, and that you have to trust. So hit some shots slowly, feel the change, hit some really inconsistent shots for now, but hit a billion balls and do it correctly and hit some tough ones in there. But trust the process. It will take time, but hit a billion balls bad and you'll get there.
What about one tip that could help the average golfer?
One tip is what I would say is you have to use cameras. The next tip, hit a bunch of balls on the range. Figure out your low point. Whether you hit it left or right, hit a bunch and go see your local pros at Golf Tech. That's my tip. Go get a lesson.
As a coach, how do you tailor your approach to different students? And is there a particular success story that stands out where these concepts made a breakthrough difference?
Oh yeah. So I've got this junior that I've got. He's absolutely incredible. So we've been working on his swing, and he's really come a long way. So his swing used to be a little bit too long, a little off plane. So we've been working really hard on his swing for probably the last year and a half, and he ended up getting third at one of his last MJT tournaments. So I was really proud of that. He's kind of he's now almost a scratch golfer. He's a tough day for him is now 75. So
wow.
I'm really impressed with how far they're really coming along here. So some of my juniors are incredible. I had another junior that got accepted into one of the golf schools in the States.
Okay.
So a lot of these juniors they're coming up really well here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you, Olivia. Congratulations.
What are some common myths or mistakes you see among golfers when it comes to these fundamentals, the low point control, practice habits, or interpreting video, and how can they avoid them?
There's a lot of information online. There's a lot that you can see on YouTube. There's a lot of pros that are going to give information. I would say when you're starting out and you're trying to figure out how to just get a little bit more consistent, is figure out what works for you. Figure out some of the cues that you need to understand to make that swing change, whether you're trying to just control a low point or control your starting direction. Figure out what drill works for you to get more consistent. You can always dial it in. You can use your phone on the range and see down the line if you're making a change or not. But figure out what works best for you for your starting point, and you can kind of build it from there. What I wouldn't do is listen to your buddy who is also shooting 103 out there. Maybe don't take some swing tips from him on the range. I mean, YouTube will have some interesting options too, but figure out what works best for your game and your swing and kind of build it from there.
That's such a great point, Olivia. When I was down at the driving range practicing yesterday, I see this guy giving somebody else a lesson when I kind of turned around and saw it. And I'm like, okay, now that if this guy's giving this guy a lesson, I want to see him swing. So I stood around and watched, and this guy had the biggest reverse weight shift I've ever seen. And I'm thinking, how are you giving somebody a golf lesson right now? So great point.
Yeah, it hurts to watch those ones, and you're like, don't do it. Don't implement that change. Don't do it.
So let's go back to the tips. I've got one which I need, and that's chipping off a tight lie. I bladed the last two. And
okay.
How can I stop doing that?
So when we have problems with weight, especially when we have contact problems, so what I do for the tight lies is I'll narrow my stance and I'll put a little bit more pressure onto my front foot. So if you push your weight a little bit more forward, from there, depending on what shot you're trying to do, I like to feel my handle, the club handle shaft being a little bit more forward. And from there, I'm making a little, almost like a putting stroke. So it's kind of like a quarter length swing. So weight forward, quarter length swing there. And then what I try to do is what I'll try to feel is if my club head's here, I'll try to feel like I'm sweeping the numbers. It gets my toe down and I'm able to kind of sweep my contact a bit more. So feel the numbers where that kind of 50-degree number would be. Toe down, and you can kind of sweep it from there. So weight forward and sweep the numbers, bottom of the club.
Okay, because I've been putting my weight on my back foot. That's,
I would not do that.
Don't do that, Stock.
I won't do that anymore.
And Olivia, you get his email address after so you can send him the invoice for that too.
That's right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, feel free. Keep emailing me questions, and I'll sort some stuff out for you.
Olivia, if listeners would like to connect with you to get some lessons from you, how can they do that?
You can absolutely find us on golftech.com. You can book online, or you can feel free to phone in to Golf Tech and book in. We're heading into kind of our steady season, so feel free to book in. Booking in shouldn't take too long. We book in with kind of a week now. So golftech.com, you can book in, or you can call the center. We have one in Sherwood Park, and we have one in the West End as well. So we got 2 locations there. You guys can come find us.
Awesome. One last one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what could golf courses do that would make you feel more welcome and appreciated when you're there?
I liked the last answer where he talked about communication, right? So when you're greeted up front, I think that's fantastic. Or just having bodies being visible, right? When you see the guys picking the range or they're outside on the range too, you got someone to talk to. The pro shop being friendly. I think communication's huge, right? When I worked in Jasper at JPL there, they had that starter up front. He was there. We talked to every single person that came through. We grabbed bags at the bag drop, right? Having bodies visible and just having a really friendly, welcoming presence, I think is huge. I think people really, really appreciate that. It's how you start the day, not even start the round, but how you start your day at the golf course is really huge. So being visible, being happy that people are there, huge. I know the ranch, we did that too, right? We were always up front in the pro shop. You got your bodies, starters, they're out there. So it's really big to just have people present and welcome you to the golf course.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time, Olivia, and have yourself a great rest of your Sunday.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. That was fun.
Awesome.
Thanks.
All right. That was Olivia Tinney from Golf Tech. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG and check in with Adam Wisser from the Ranch Golf Club. This is a VIP golf show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Red Tail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit tailormadefitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more. Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. We connect leaders around the world and empower them to create opportunities and meaningful change in their organizations, communities, and lives. Join a trusted network of top CEOs and industry pioneers. Share challenges, gain insights, and benefit from peer-to-peer experience sharing. Together, we elevate leadership, build personal and professional growth while expanding influence, and together building a brighter future. Corporate Connections is your gateway to transformative connections. Visit us at corporatecommunications.com, where leaders connect.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, June 26 at Millwoods Golf Course. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Millwoods Golf Course. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all culminating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, June 26 at Millwoods Golf Course. Don't miss out on the fun. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com. And a quick text to get to from Scuba Steve. My biggest fear on the golf course now is hearing the starter announced. Now on the number one tee, Scuba foursome, followed by Tarnasky foursome. That might be, well, then don't be a jerk on the golf course, Scuba Steve, and then you won't need to worry about getting beat up by Tarnasky. But joining us now as we go around YEG is Adam Wisser, the clubhouse and events manager at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Good morning, Wiz. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, Murray. How are you?
Not too bad. You ready to get on the tee in 2 hours?
Oh, we're looking forward to this Sunday tradition. Yeah, it's going to be a good day for some golf.
It will be. The rain seems to have stopped, so that's a good thing. So, Wiz, the Ranch is one of Alberta's premier public venues for corporate and charity golf tournaments, which you manage that at the Ranch. What makes it such an attractive option for organizations looking to host their events?
I mean, for us, that's kind of what we're built for. It's what we do, and typically everything just works. We have a very comprehensive package that's good for all types of events, charity tournaments, stuff like that. I mean, they come out to the ranch. They know the golf course is always in great shape. People really appreciate that. I mean, our facilities, we have a very large banquet room. They can handle up to 160 people. We have a secondary banquet room as well. So if there's smaller groups, stuff like that. Sometimes we have two groups at the same time and don't even notice it. We're able to do food service for two different groups at the same time with our two different rooms. Power carts, beautiful, electric, GPS. People love those carts. I mean, our beverage cart service is exceptional out there as well. The food is always delicious. We really do a great steak meal for the tournaments. It's really kind of everything that you could want and look for in a package. We do it, and we do it well.
For groups interested in holding a tournament, can you walk us through the planning process and the support the ranch provides to make these events run smoothly?
Yeah, so we do hundreds of these every year, so we kind of have it pretty dialed in. I mean, we have, with our complete tournament package, we send those to the customers, and they can decide what they're looking for, what they like, what they want to add to their tournament. From that, you can give them some ideas as well. If we could do this, we could add on that. That's a good idea. And then with that is where our events team, we're in constant communication with them. So we have timelines that we set out for them. We have information we give them for the events, simple things that they're looking for. Sometimes they may overlook what proximity challenges they may have, what they're thinking for long drive, close to the pin, stuff like that. We have checklists, we have timelines, we have spreadsheets. We got some pretty cool spreadsheets. I know. You think you like spreadsheets?
You're a spreadsheet junkie. Yes, you are.
Stock, you like spreadsheets?
No.
I'll send you some spreadsheets, and maybe you'll help you with some things in life, because you can do some cool stuff there. So when we get some of that information to the customers, they really do appreciate it. And then it's kind of, if they're ever wondering what they need to do, it's like, hey, the email we sent you, it has the timelines, has the information. It's almost like we send you the questions, you think about that, give us the answers, and we kind of work from there.
What unique services or amenities do you offer the tournament groups that help create a memorable experience?
It's hard to really pinpoint anything like that, but it's, for us, it's just that, pretty much everything is going to go well, because of how many tournaments we do. There's nothing we haven't seen. We have a very, very dedicated, very intelligent event staff at the ranch. Some pretty good people out there. So once we get going there, it's a kind of, if they trust us, put the tournament in our hands, we help them with everything we can. And it really kind of works out because people always appreciate, a good golf course. People appreciate a good meal. People appreciate, good beverage cart service. They appreciate a delicious hot dog with cheese on it at the turn after 9 holes.
With a warm bun.
Yeah, the warm bun. Our ambassadors out there helping them get around the golf course. Our outside services staff, they're all very friendly and accommodating. So, it was just yesterday. We had a gentleman. I was out there after a tournament. Of course, we had a double shotgun. Who would have thought? And this gentleman rolls up a little bit late, and I just happened to be outside. I'm like, oh, come with me. We'll get you going. Check the list. What's your name? We'll find who you're with. We'll get you on the golf course. All that stuff. And we couldn't find his name. And he's like, oh, well, who are you playing with? And we couldn't find their names. And then he's like, which golf course is this? Well, this is the ranch. He's like, uh-oh, I'm at the wrong golf course. All right. So we helped him with his clubs back to his car. I knew exactly where I was going, actually. I used to work at that golf course. So sent him directions down the road. On his way, he was going to the Petroleum Club.
Oh, okay.
So he was fairly late, but hopefully he found his way.
Well, you mentioned food and beverage. It's a highlight for many tournaments. And what are some of the signature dishes or popular menu items that guests can enjoy at the ranch?
With us is, we do steaks right. We're actually pretty lucky with the volume we do, that we have a very good agreement with one of our suppliers that the steaks we have for the tournament meals, even also for our menu, they're just really good. With that, this type of steak we have, people expect to pay a lot more than they do actually pay.
Yeah.
We maintain really good value on the menu. We maintain value on everything when it comes to our tournament package, our green fees, all that stuff. So they come out, the steak on the menu is just delicious. The same one they get with all the tournament meals. So we get a lot of positive comments on that from all the events and even people just up in the menu. The other things, my personal favorite are the dry ribs. Kind of make them in-house, get them going from there. Our wings, we have wing nights on Tuesday, but anytime the wings, people love wings. They come to the golf course out there, you're going to have a pint and a pound of wings, and they're good. They're not small, they're crispy, they're flavored, whatever they like, and it's just people really appreciate that. A lot of that stuff. It's just really kind of a full pub style menu. We sell a lot of burgers. People enjoy those. It's a full size burger. It's going to give you a great meal, fill you up. It's kind of really, really good stuff. So it's almost everything on the menu, of course, is there. We have lots of variety too. When people from all walks of life want something different, so we try and cover everything we can with that. And yeah, it's pretty comprehensive. So people really enjoy the food and beverage out there for sure.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Adam Wisser, the events and clubhouse manager at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Now, you've introduced some specialty beers, which you have some props here today, and some other unique beverage options in recent years. Tell us about your local partnerships you set up on this type of stuff and other featured drinks that have become favorites amongst the guests at the ranch.
Yes, I may be a little bit biased, but I do say we do some pretty cool things at the ranch. So many years ago, we started in partnership with Analog Brewing, right from here at Edmonton. So we started with what we called the Flying Red Wheel Crisp Ale. Got a problem? You want it right now? You want to drink some?
Yeah, sure.
So it's one of their core beers they have, and then we just kind of customize the label and kind of homage to the original founding of the Ranch Golf Course, which was a Flying Red Wheel Ranch. Once we launched that, I think it's 5-6 years ago. Became very popular, became one of the best-selling beers, just unique and cool, and of course it was a delicious beer. I picked it myself, so everyone likes it. I'm not going to say I'm a beer connoisseur, but I'm a beer connoisseur.
Yes, you are.
So that's one of those things. And then a couple years later, I kind of always had this idea in the back of my head about doing a Pilsner style because that's my favorite beer. And then we came up with the 3-putt Pilsner. So we launched this.
Good.
That's so good. It's the best. It's not good. It's the best.
And the branding's pretty cool too. Yeah, you came up with Putter Toss Pete.
Yeah, so we had that. When I had that in the back of my mind for a while, and it kind of simmered there. And then, all right, we're going to do it. Created the graphics. It's even got a bit of a backstory behind it. We got, a Putter Toss Pete is like the mascot. It's not based on me, I swear.
Oh, that's debatable.
So we have
that. Putter Toss Whiz.
Yeah, it's you got copyright things and stuff like that. So we got that going, and it's been a huge hit. We have it on tap as well. So the pints and the jugs of beer just flow. The cans on the golf course because it's with the golf style and the beverage cart service, we do sell a lot of canned product. kind of, the numbers are kind of cool, and we're getting into over 100,000 cans of beer and coolers sold on the golf course. It's kind of something special. And then for our 3-putt Pilsner, has become one of the best sellers. It's really hard to compete with Kokanee, Coors Banquet, or Bud Light, Coors Light, and stuff like that. But it's crept up the list every year, and it's like our number 2 selling beer, and it's one of the most popular beers, especially being a tall can and a custom beer. It's really kind of cool how it's taken to the popularity it has, and people enjoy it. And it is just a good beer as well. It's drinkable. It's got a little more flavor to it. The Pilsner style, it's nice and crisp. So you can drink many of them on the golf course and have a great time at the ranch.
For golfers who haven't visited the ranch, how would you describe the course's layout and atmosphere? What kind of experience can they expect from around at the ranch?
Well, that's a tough one because I'm not really a golfer, but I did have to think about this. So yeah, I play golf, but if I was still a farmer or a welder, I probably wouldn't play golf at all. So it's a little different things. But I was thinking about it, the golf course, it's fun and friendly, but it's also still challenging.
Very challenging.
If you want to score well, you have to hit good shots. If you're not playing well, you'll still be able to get around the golf course, but you might not score well. So it's not over penalizing. So people do enjoy that fact. How many golfers shoot par? 1%. Our clientele are bogey golfers or double, triple bogey golfers. They come out and enjoy themselves. It's the golf course. They don't leave feeling like they got beat up by the golf course. And sometimes when they think about that, they enjoy it and they kind of want to come back that much more. So it's either greens. You have to pay attention on some of the greens or some of the putts because they can really get you that way. But it's not over penalizing. What is really a good challenge of golf. My interpretation, anyway.
18th hole at the ranch. What's the yardage to carry the water?
It's a par 3 for me. I don't even think about that.
Depends on the tees you play.
How far is it though?
Well, over the water, it's probably on like 260, 270.
Get over the water, but it
depends on the tee box.
Yeah, from the gold tees, it's not
quite a par 3.
He hits the ball long, though, Stalker. You played with him before.
Yeah, I know, and I'm amazed that he can drive that green.
Yeah. But even if from the gold tees, then you got to catch it a little bit. The blue tees, you just nice smooth swing, and you still get there. So just how you manage the golf swinging. But then that's all in theory. You still have to try and execute or put it off the road, and then goes to number 9, and then
Stalker, a nice smooth swing for you on number 18 doesn't get you driving the green?
No.
You just aim for the water, and then you miss the water, and hopefully it's in play.
Yeah, I hit it right.
It's a good plan.
So, Wiz, with over 30 years, 36 years now, I think, the ranch as a public golf destination, how has the ranch evolved to meet the needs of tournament organizers and daily fee players?
Yeah, there's so many things that we've adjusted and keep improving, and it's really kind of hard to list that. So it's we kind of keep an eye on some of the trends, and it's really gathering feedback from the customers and even our tournament customers, kind of what they're looking for, what they'd like. Someone came like, oh, we did this at another golf course and it didn't go well, or we saw this, on X or something out there on social media. Can we try this? And there's certain things that we incorporate, whether it's the tournament package or just being open to suggestions or ideas. So it's things like the paved parking lot, nice improvement at the ranch, even changing some bunkers up, putting some bunkers in, redoing some green complexes and things of that nature. It's not. We don't kind of sit back and just let things be. It's you look forward. What can we improve? What's going to make the golf course better? What's going to make it a better experience for the customers, whether it's tournaments or normal golfers and stuff like that. So it's always where we have our meetings and talk about stuff, and it's like what can we do next? What's kind of next on the project list or ideas that we can kind of get into? We have the loyalty app, which is a really cool thing, where it does create that loyalty from the customers, where people come out and every dollar they spend, they can earn points that they can then redeem towards merchandise in the pro shop, green fee passes, gift service, stuff like that. So that creates the following and loyalty from them, and the people that are very happy once they do get a tee time at the ranch that they want to keep coming out as much as possible. So some of those unique offerings, you really do kind of keep things going.
That loyalty app's really paid off. Eh?
Yeah, it just being Murray knows that it was ahead of the curve, and get people out there, and they kind of really develop that following and stuff like that. So when they think of the ranch and they have that process, that they love coming out. And for us as a business, we love to have them come out and spend money, support the business, so we can keep improving things and reinvesting into the golf course and everything else.
So that loyalty app, Stalker, we've had it for 7 years now. Over 13,000 users, and those 13,000 users have spent over $16 million.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yes, it's done pretty well for us.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do I get extra loyalty points for mentioning it on your show? Yeah, I think you'd like that.
With the price of food going up so much, I mean, it's painful going into the store and going shopping. Has that impacted the price of the tournaments?
The tournament's not as much. I mean, with the tournament package, the meal is included, so we do have to, keep that in mind. But for us, it's the value of the green fee. The package that includes the green fee and the tournament, the power car, to driving range, a bottle of water, meal and stuff like that. So for us, we can utilize the value of the package for whichever parts we do need, per se, for the business side. But food is definitely more expensive. I mean, we do good burgers, so it's it's up there, $19 per se, and then chicken fingers are also not that cheap anymore. So the food prices are, unfortunately, it is what it is, to that nature. But we basically, even hot dogs, our hot dogs are still $6.
Okay.
People enjoy that. We like to have the value options for people to come on out and don't need to overcharge. If we can sell 5,000 hot dogs in the summer, then we can be okay with not having to charge too much for them. So we do the volume. People keep coming out. We're busy, so it helps us to maintain a good price on food, for sure.
Adam, quickly let us understand what goes on in the wintertime there for winter options for events and whatnot.
Cool. Yeah, we have a full winter package, so we are kind of set up for a lot Christmas parties per se. So we have the full banquet room, full meal service, a great menu, anything from prime rib to turkey and ham, stuffing, all that stuff. So we have that available. A lot of people looking for the Friday and Saturday evenings around the Christmas season. And then we have other options they can add on, whether it's they're doing a family-friendly environment where we do sleigh rides. And we also offer a bonfire package where we can get a fire set up right outside the banquet room. We do s'more packages, hot chocolate, a bunch of things like that. So we do have a full package that's available on our website that people are interested in the Christmas party season to kind of give us a shout.
Awesome. If people want to get out and play at the ranch, how can they book a tee time?
Check us out at theranch.com.
Theranchgolf.com.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I don't go there very often. But theranchgolf.com, great website. We got all the information, all the packages. It has our contact info as well. Reach out from there. You can get in touch with anybody, and we'll be able to help you with anything you need, booking tee times, getting things set. It's all available.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time and jumping into the studio here with us today. And we'll see you on the first tee at the Links in Spruce Grove, since we can't get a tee time at the ranch today at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
Awesome.
Great.
This is Adam Wisser, events and clubhouse manager at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. On the other side of the break, Stalker and I will talk all things local golf. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, Alberta Golf is focused on recreational and junior play. Recreational players can find their fun at upswing.ca. The McLennan Ross Alberta Junior Tour has 24 stops across the province for players learning to compete. The Youth on Course program is back, letting juniors play for $5 or less at participating facilities. Any $10 donation made to the Alberta Golf Foundation pays for an 18-hole round for a kid in Alberta. For more on everything we do, albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens Restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Did you know golfers average 162 hours a year on their feet? With the Addy Zero ZG from Adidas Golf, light isn't less, it's more. More Sunset 9s, more stamina with footwear designed to spend hours on your feet. With Light Strike Pro cushioning that boosts efficiency and walking propulsion, you can go out for a long round and enjoy what the course has to offer. Step into the feeling of light all round with Addy Zero ZG. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion at participating retailers, when you purchase any new 2025 Adidas golf shoe like the Addy Zero ZG, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Adidas.ca.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com for more information. And Soccer, our question of the week this week is, what could golf courses do that would make you feel more welcomed and appreciated?
Buy us a beer.
Buy you a beer.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm with Rick and Olivia. Just communicate, smile, say hello, welcome everybody to the course. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, I agree. And this became a big thing during COVID because so many new golfers came into the game at that time. And I think what was important within the industry as a whole is that we needed to, all golf courses, the industry as a whole needed to make these people feel welcome and appreciated so that they stayed after COVID. And for the most part, I feel like the industry did. But, you know, I agree with you. I mean, if you want all my tips, you can grab my book off of Amazon because there's all kinds of things in there about that. But one of the things that we do that really sets us apart in this area is the ambassador that we have on the course. We don't call him a marshal because that's such an authoritative word, and people don't like the marshal. We have an ambassador out there. He has candy with him that he'll give to customers sometimes, and they're there to help make your day more enjoyable. And so it's somebody on the course that's there to help you, not just crack a whip and hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So I think that's something that is pretty important too.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Local events this week, Stalker. What was on the docket?
Quite a few. At Turner Valley, on a stop by the Maple Leaf Junior Tour, the top Edmonton golfers were Harrison Wells, who finished third in the Bantam Boys, shooting 79-75, and Theo Lau, also of Edmonton, also finished third in the Junior Boys with rounds of 75-77. At another Alberta stop on the Maple Leaf Junior Tour at Innisfail, Mia He of Edmonton defeated yet another Edmonton girl, Tate Hunt, in a mini tour event with shorter yardages. Mia just 10 shot an 80 to win her division by 11. Back to Water Valley for a second. In the 2025 Alberta U19 Championship, Sailor May from the Pine Hills Golf Course set a course record with a 6 under 66. She had 7 birdies and a lone bogey to win by 8 shots. She previously won the Alberta Golf U15 and U17 titles, so she is one to watch for sure.
Yeah, that's a good career. Believe she was who Kevin Smith predicted was going to win this year. But
Sailor May, yeah. Well, she did.
Yeah.
And then there was the PGA of Alberta's Ping Club Professional Championship at Stony Plain. No surprise, Scotty Stiles, who's playing some really good golf right now, of Calgary's Earl Grey, who has been on our show a few times, was the winner with rounds of 69-68 to win in a one-hole playoff against Kevin Black of Calgary's Redwood Meadows. Black birdied the final 2 holes to get into the playoff, and the top local finisher was Michael Harrison of Coal Creek, who tied for 4th with rounds of 68-71.
Wow. We're going to get Scotty Stiles back on the show again before the end of the year. We had him on I believe the first segment
one
of the year, and I think we'll get him back on the last segment again if he's available. Because not only is he such a great instructor, he is having a heck of a year out there. You're talking about him almost every week, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hole in one, Stalker. Who were the lucky golfers out there this week?
I got a couple of them. Andrew Keones at number 8 at the ranch with a 9-iron from 145 yards. And one at the Petroleum Club, Grayson Rossiter on number 13 from 126 yards with a pitching wedge. While playing with his dad, Kyle, the ball landed just left of the pin on a hill and spun back in.
Wow. I figured when you said that I was going to be Kyle's son. I don't know if you know Kyle. He played in the NHL a tiny little bit with Florida Panthers, was on a Canada World Junior team that won a gold medal. So, pretty good family genes there for athleticism.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, golf this week, Stalker. I know you told me you played at the Colonial.
Yeah. Well, after we had Jerry Lukasiewicz on the last week's show, and I knew I had to get out there. I haven't been there for a long time. Really glad I went. 18 solid holes with a lot of variety. Conditions are excellent. The greens are real fast. And then at Victoria for men's league play, we played 6 holes of 2-man scramble, 6 holes of alternate shot, and 6 holes of best ball. My partner and I did fine for a while. We were 2 under after 6, but we couldn't keep it together.
Yeah, that alternating shot was probably what got you. Yeah, that's a dangerous one.
Here's your shot now from the trees.
Yeah, but now that's a fun format. I'm sure you really enjoyed that, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pro assistant in the Alberta PGA is always that format. 2 days in a row of 6, 6, and 6. And you try to hang on for dear life. And it's actually not alternating shot, though. It's Scotch ball. So you both get to tee off, then you hit each other's shots, and then you alternate from there.
Right.
But you got to hang on for dear life in that part. But the other 12 holes were a lot of fun, I'm sure.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun playing out there.
Well, good stuff. Well, I played at the ranch last Sunday, and I got to say, after my putting lesson from Cam Martin, my wife and kid have been talking about how they've been putting better, and I have been too. So Cam Martin's great putting lesson, I have definitely improved leaps and bounds in my putting since that Stalker. But yeah, so my second round went pretty good. I actually got Curious for a change because he's been hotter than a firecracker this year. But played in an event at the ranch on Tuesday. Then I was at Curious's tournament at Belvedere. So Belvedere, the last couple years, they went through a big irrigation upgrade project. It's done now. The course is in great shape, and had a great day out there. That tournament for Easter Seals, just an awesome day. Played with 2 couples from up Fort Saskatchewan way, and I had so much fun with them. They were just absolutely great people. I love to be able to play with them again in the future. And then on Thursday, I played at Leduc. The owner of the IT company, Tier 3 IT Solutions that we use at the ranch, invited me and some of his other clients to come out there and play golf. So I played out there, and the course still was in great shape there from the Alberta Ladies Amateur that was just hosted there. I rolled in 5 birdies in my round, Stalker. So my putter, and 2 of them were bombs.
Oh, really?
I dropped 2 bombs, and I was like, Yeah,
That's
baby.
the way it's supposed to
yeah,
be.
baby. Yeah, baby. But my score wasn't that great though. I was 72 because I hit a couple of bad shots here and there. What about for this week? Anything you got lined up this week?
No, not at all. Victoria, and then I'll have to decide where we're going to play next.
Okay. Yeah, I'm playing at the Links today because
Right.
we can't
That'll
get a
be
tea time at the ranch.
interesting.
Yeah, I haven't played
been to
there.
the Links for a long time either.
Yeah, I haven't played. Well, maybe I did play there last year once.
I didn't.
Perhaps
Haven't played
once
there in
last
about
year or 2
5 years.
But then, Stalker, my wife and I are going to Canmore. I'm on a little bit of a road trip upcoming, and the beginning part of it doesn't include golf. After today, I'm not going to play golf at all until next Monday, 8 days
Oh my
from
God,
now.
you're going to survive?
I don't know. My wife and I are going to a wedding in Canmore on Thursday. So we're in Canmore Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm back on Saturday. Then I head out to Radium, playing in a tournament at Copper Point.
Oh.
So I'm leaving Sunday right after a show, and I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and back on Friday. So I'm on a little bit of a road trip here over the next little bit. But this week I'm playing today, and then not again until in the tournament in Radium. So somewhere in there, I'm going to have to hit a golf ball or two because I don't want to be rusty going into the tournament stuff.
No.
You know, there was something that went crazy viral this week that we got to talk about.
Yeah.
Another big fight on a golf course, this time at Alberta Springs in Red Deer. The last one that went viral was at a golf course in BC where a former Edmonton Eskimo player beat the crap out of somebody. This time it was a former tough guy in the NHL that some guy decided it was a smart decision to fight. Nick Tarnowski, who, when he played, I looked him up, was 6'3", 225.
Yeah.
And in the video, he looked like he's 6'3", 285 or 90. He's put on a few LBs. But what is going on, Stalker? Like, he pounded that guy. He threw him in a lake, and he kept coming back for more.
And it was all because of slow play, I understand.
Yeah, which last week we talked about that. But what's the best way to deal with slow play?
Well, it isn't that.
Yeah.
I almost got into a fight myself once. It wasn't me at all. It was my partner, my departed friend, Robin Brownlee. It was a sad loss. We were playing just outside of Vegas, and this group kept hitting into us. So Robin drove up to them and said, "Better cut this out, or we'll have to be doing some discussions."
Yeah.
He comes back and he says, "Well, they won't be doing that again." We get to the 18th hole, and it's boom, 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 boom. They shot 4 balls onto the green.
While you were on the green?
While we were on the green.
Oh, my God.
So Robin drives out to these guys, and he says, yells back to me and says, "Hey, these guys think they're tough. What do you think we should do?" And I said, "There's no we in this, Robin." And I went to the parking lot, and these guys came to the parking lot, and I'll never forget it. Their truck had a gun rack and a rifle in the gun rack.
Oh,
and I'm thinking, yeah, that's what we need to do here. We're in the middle of nowhere outside of Vegas. And
well, no one's tougher than a gun.
Nothing's tougher than a gun, no. So, but yeah, I mean, slow play. That's the trigger.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy that was, I mean, he kept coming back and he kept getting pounded on. Like, just settle
stop
down.
Yeah,
I mean,
you lost.
The decisions people make when they drink too much is
I
part
guess
of the
so,
problem.
yeah.
You mentioned that story. Remind me of a story when I was down in Nanton. I was the head pro and manager of the Nanton Golf Club for 12 years. There was a member, old farm guy, rodeo guy named Ross Eady, and he was a little older when this happened, but he was still in his day. He would have been taking on all comers, but these three other members cut the 18th tee and the 14th green are side by side. They cut to the 18th tee in front of him and his wife and another couple. And they get there and said, "What are you guys doing? You can't cut in front of us." And the one guy chirped him a little bit. So he kind of walked over the cart and said, "You guys, we're playing. You guys aren't." And the guy goes to get out of his cart. So he's thinking this is what he told me anyways. He's thinking it's going to get a little physical. So he just, bam! One punched the guy, knocked him out, and he said to the other guys, "Do you guys want some, or is this good?" And they said, no, we're good. You guys go ahead and play. But he said to me after, he said, "Listen, there's 3 of them, 1 of me." And so I was taking that guy out quick and then seeing it. Then it's 2-on-1, and I think I probably could have done okay. But the one punch knockout just got the other guys to run away and hide. And so I had to clean up that mess afterwards because, he did what he did, but they did something they shouldn't have done. But should he have punched him in the face? No. So I had to deal with that one. That was a lot of fun, but I don't know. So that's two big ones, two big fights on the golf course. People just need to stop that, hey?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're out there to have fun, and for it to turn like that because somebody's playing slow in front of you, that's not the way to handle it.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing quickly before we head to our final break of the show, Stalker. Open Championship is next week.
Yeah.
You love the Open Championship,
Yeah.
so tell us, you're looking forward to this week. Tell us what you're most looking forward to and what you expect out of the tournament this week.
I don't know what to expect this week because there's been a change in the leaderboard, it seems like every week on the PGA.
Yeah.
But I love getting up early in the morning, turning on the Open Championship, having a coffee and breakfast, and then having the whole rest of the day to golf or do whatever you want. So I really like the early start here. And I love watching them play in the rain.
I was excited too when Rick Young mentioned earlier that it's supposed to be rainy all week.
Yeah, because that's
like,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. Dealing with the elements, and Portrush is going to be a challenge. As Rick was mentioning, they have these elevated greens with a severe runoff. Tom Watson called it the prettiest course he's ever played.
Wow. All right. Well, we all get to look forward to the big tournament next week, third major of the year. On the other side of the break, we are going to chat with title sponsor, owner of VIP Golf, Rob Wilson. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, Alberta Golf is focused on recreational and junior play. Recreational players can find their fun at upswing.ca. The McLennan Ross Alberta Junior Tour has 24 stops across the province. For players learning to compete, the Youth on Course program is back, letting juniors play for $5 or less at participating facilities. Any $10 donation made to the Alberta Golf Foundation pays for an 18-hole round for a kid in Alberta. For more on everything we do, albertagolf.org.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service. From tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club. A laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 50 years of business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911 or visit us online.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
It's back. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Tee off for a great cause with hole-in-one contests, food and drink stations, dunk tanks, and even a chance to win a golf trip for 2 to Pebble Beach. Be a part of an incredible day on one of Edmonton's most picturesque courses, all in support of the Stollery Child Life Program. Golf, give back, make a difference. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic. Sign up, sponsor, or learn more today at ardentroofsystems.com.
Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. Some of the brightest minds in Edmonton come together to discuss and brainstorm big thoughts. Corporate Connections Think Tank brings our members and selected guests together to share experiences and ideas around some of the most relevant topics in business today. Topics that impact each of us, every business, most decisions, all initiatives. Will you come and join the conversation? Get questions answered, learn a few new perspectives, and be part of this energetic and inspiring event on May 28th. Corporate Connections Think Tank. Visit us at corporateconnections.com, where leaders connect.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, August 28th at Leduc Golf and Country Club. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Leduc Golf and Country Club. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all culminating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament promises unforgettable experiences. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
I could have taken some photos for OnlyFans. Reed Wilkins up-gown shots. What's Reed wearing for the eye surgery? What's going to pop out next? I think I was totally covered, except my eyeball peeking out, and maybe other parts of me. I don't know if they uncovered anything else. Cover up his face, but lift up that gown. Oh, you know what? Put it back.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. It is now a trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar with 5 locations around Edmonton. Why not tonight? And Stalker, what do you got for us this week?
Well, we got the Scottish Open going on this week, and my question is, who won last year's Scottish Open? He was a long shot.
Okay. Who won last year's Scottish Open?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you sent me this, and I read the first name first, I'm like, oh, yeah, but no. People will understand that in a little bit. All right. If you want to get in on the trivia contest, let us know who won last year's Scottish Open by texting 780-218-9999, and you can get in on that. And I hear Zach talking to Rob Wilson on the phone right now. What's going on with he's just going to join on video. You know, Stalker, while we wait a couple minutes for Rob to join us on video, something just hit me when we were in the commercial break, and I see that it's Sunday, July 13th. Do you know, like, July 15th is basically the middle of the golf season.
I know, we're almost halfway over.
April 15th.
It's scary. I was thinking of that this morning.
Yeah, April 15th to October 15th. That's the 6-month golf season basically here.
I don't know where June went.
2 days away from the middle of the golf season.
I have no idea where June went.
Well, it just flew by, didn't it?
Yeah.
And here we are. Okay. Do we have Rob? Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Morning. How are you doing?
Oh, doing great. You know, Rob, Stalker and I were just talking, like, July 15th in Alberta anyways is the middle of the golf season. We're 2 days away from this golf season being half over. That's hard to believe, isn't it?
I can't believe it. It's just flowing by.
Yeah.
Like,
it always does.
It just seems like this year's gone by so fast. it's just been incredibly busy. So that makes it go by so much faster as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Rob, we always appreciate having you on the show. You're the owner of VIP Golf, the title sponsor of the show. Everyone knows this show is the VIP Golf Show for years now. But for listeners who aren't familiar, can you explain what VIP Golf is and how the membership works?
Absolutely, yeah. VIP Golf, we're a membership club. We encompass several golf courses. Currently, we have 102 golf courses under our umbrella. What we do is we go out and we purchase inventory from golf courses. In turn, we sell a membership to our club. Obviously, it's called VIP Golf. It runs anywhere from $450 to $550, depending on when you purchase. And what that gets you, it gets you access to our inventory that we've bought from the golf courses. And in turn, we resell that to our members for a preferred members rate. Those rates, they average between 40 to 60% off what the course charges for their green fee. You can play as much as you want. You can play the same course as many times as you want. No restrictions on that. And it's a great program for the person looking to play all over the place, get some variety. Have a lot of different options, including our resort courses down in Banff and Canmore, Banff Springs, Silvertip, and people that like to travel around and play everywhere. And as you know, Murray, you've been a part of the program for a long time. It increases traffic flow for golf courses, and I think it's a win-win for everyone involved.
Are you getting more and more people joining VIP? It's such a good deal.
We do, yes. Year to year, we've sold out for the last, I believe, 12 seasons.
Okay.
So we only take so many members because we only have so much inventory at each course per day. We give it away first come, first serve. So if we have, let's say, 20 or 30 spots at a golf course per day, if you're a VIP member and you book up one of those spots, if we have 20 spots, then we have 19 left for that day. So we take a limited amount of members just to ensure that we have the proper access. So we do guarantee golf, that we have a spot open at a golf course near your location. It might not be your first choice, depending on when you're booking. Obviously, if you're booking in advance, you have to pick the order. But last minute, just like finding a tee time, a little flexibility, but we do guarantee to always have a spot close to you.
What are some of the unique benefits that set VIP Golf apart from other golf discount programs, such as unlimited play, booking concierge service, and access to private clubs?
Well, Curtis, I think he's pretty much just nailed it right there.
Yeah.
Like I said, do I have to answer that question? The unlimited play, you can play as much as you want. It's not like a coupon where, you get a book, you rip it out, and then, that course is gone for the year. It's open to you wherever you want to play, anytime. We have access 7 days a week. Maybe on the weekends we have a few courses that have a few restrictions, such as a different rate before 2 and after 2. Obviously, before 2 in the weekends is prime time, but we do still offer that. And I think the biggest separation is that we guarantee golf. Like you will always be able to play golf with us every single day, 7 days a week during the golf season. And we also offer a lot of different events, such as our member guest events, where we allow our members to take their non-member friends down to places like Banff Springs, Silvertip, Stewart Creek at incredible rates. We just had one on July 1st in Canada, on Canada Day in Banff. And our members paid for $169, and I believe the rack rate at that time was $339. So
yeah.
We offer really good deals. We have a unique platform that offers a variety of different options for the golfer.
How does the savings guarantee work?
Our savings guarantee, well, we'd like to make sure that our golfers at least get the value out of their membership. And I know it's a tough thing. So for companies like, a ski pass, for example, you buy a ski pass, you don't go skiing, you don't get any money back. We offer a little bit of a reprieve where if you purchase membership and you don't make your money back in savings, at least, if you don't at least break even on the cost of the membership and savings, then we do offer a bit of a reprieve. We offer up to $100 back as a green fee credit, provided the member takes part in our early renewal. The early renewal we do for our members takes place at the end of the golf season in November, and they get the lowest rate possible that we offer. It's $429.95, and that could be paid back in as little as 5 rounds of golf.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Rob Wilson, owner of VIP Golf. Now, you have over 80 courses in Alberta and BC, which is absolutely awesome. But explain what the process is for your members to book a round. What does that look like?
Booking's easy. Basically, you're a public player. You're booking your own tee time at the golf course, just as you always have in the past. There's no difference about that. What we're selling our members is the payment or the green fee. So it's basically one extra step, and how it works is you pop on our app. You basically select the golf course you want to play. At that point, our system will give you the phone number or the online booking portal for the golf course where you can book your tee time. After you've booked your tee time, you simply punch in the tee time that you're playing with us or at the golf course on our app, and that's it. When you show up at the golf course, you're going to show your license to say you're with VIP Golf. By booking with us, you have put your name on the list of players that golf course sees, so they just check you off. There's no payment due at the course. You just go play, and then we bill you the following day or that evening for the preferred rate.
And no limit.
It's basically. Go ahead, Curtis.
No, sorry, I was just going to say no limit on rounds.
No limit on rounds. No, you can play as much as you want. I like to say the sweet spot for the member. If you're going to purchase the membership, I think you should be playing at least 20 rounds of golf.
Yeah.
Just to make it worthwhile. But I mean, we have a solid membership base that I would say, 40 to 50% of our members are playing well over 60 to 70 rounds a year.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What VIP Golf also offers corporate memberships. How do those work?
We do. We offer what we call plus memberships. They're not your traditional corporate membership. They're more of a personal corporate membership. So we offer a +1 and a +3. And how that works is if you purchase the +1, it allows you to bring up to 1 guest. If you purchase the +3, it allows you to bring up to 3 guests with you at any time at the VIP rate. So when you're booking with us, you have the option. If you're a +3, you have the option to select 1, 2, or 3 guests with you. It's all under your name. When you show up at the golf course, you check in for the group. And it's a great way for, couples or, a business associate to take out clients. The +1 is very popular with couples, especially the couple that one person plays, more than the other, and they play together sometimes, but other times, one person wants to take his friend out. So but the +1 is very popular with our members.
Rob, if you had, say, 10 seconds to sell someone on VIP, I know we've talked about this a bit earlier, but your 10-second sales pitch to get someone to buy a membership for the first time, what do you say?
I would say, do you like playing golf all over the place, or do you like to save money? Yeah. I don't need 10 seconds. I need 5 seconds break.
Okay. If people want to get more information on VIP Golf, how can they find it?
Go to our website, www.vipgolf.ca. Everything you need is on there. Our course listings, all the fees that we charge for each course, the plus membership information. We have our event information on there under member guest events, member guest specials. And we definitely have a large section on how it works. And if you are looking at it, I suggest you look into our facts page, which is the most commonly commonly asked questions that people do ask. So all the information is on there. It's a plethora of information. And if you have more questions, you can give us a call at 1-866-520-GOLF. And we'd be more than happy to walk you through any scenarios you're wondering about, or if you have any extra questions about the membership.
Awesome.
Our memberships are going to go on sale for 2026 here in mid-August. And we do offer a special at the end of the year where if you purchase your membership for 2026 in August, you get the rest of 2025 free. So that's going to be coming out on, I believe, August 12th. Okay. So if you're interested, maybe mark that calendar on your date and come in. Again, we only take so many members at this time of year, as we are sold out now. However, going into the end of August and September, after years and years and years of doing this. We know that play starts to tail off a little bit. People get ready for the school season, the work season back from summer. So we know that play is going to trail off a bit. So we start selling our 2026 memberships then and offer the rest of 2025 for free.
Awesome. One last one for you, Rob. Our question of the week on the show is, what could golf courses do that would make golfers feel more welcome and appreciated?
That's a good question. You know what? Since I moved out to Kelowna, I joined at the Harvest Golf Club, and it's been just a fantastic facility. I love the people up there. Gilles, the pro, he's great. And they treat the members so good, and the public as well. And I feel like they're just a little bit less tight on maybe a hard dress code, or they let you play your music, not loud, but they don't discourage music and whatnot. So I think the answer to the question for me is just keep it fun. I like the courses that like to keep it fun.
Awesome.
You're at the Harvest Club. By any chance, you know Cam Cole?
I don't think I know Cam Cole. I don't think I met him yet.
Okay. Yeah. Great guy, good golfer, and the best writer the Journal ever had.
Wow. Wasn't that Curtis Stock?
Right.
Yeah. He was second.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for your time.
That's a good one, Curtis. And Curtis, it's kind of funny because we crossed paths many years before. You know my sister well, Trish. So she's out in Kelowna now.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time as always, Rob, and I certainly appreciate your support of the show as well, and enjoy the rest of your day, bud.
Mary, thanks for having me. Sorry I couldn't get on the video chat. Internet here is just a little bit wonky. So.
Okay. You bet. Have a good one.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, that was Rob Wilson from VIP Golf. Just before we get to trivia, there's nasty chats going crazy. A lot of it has to do with that fight. Chris chimed in, why can't people just play golf and enjoy themselves? Kevin chimed in, says, guys hit us and to us a couple of times in a row and we sent their balls back to them, so they hit them back at them. That's probably not the right thing to do either, hey, Curtis?
No.
Chris chimed in and said, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of alcohol that was involved in that fight.
I imagine.
I would agree with that 100%. Chris also asked, what's the toughest hole at the ranch? What should I be looking for? There's a few of them. Number 5, the pit hole. Number 16, pretty narrow with a lot of water in front. Number 15 now is really tough.
15 is really tough
as well, for sure. And one other one here. Okay. All right. I won't. We won't worry about that one. But trivia stalker. The trivia answer is what?
Robert McIntyre. He was a big long shot that day. So Robert McIntyre was last year's Scottish Open winner.
All righty. And the winner, and Zach, you're going to have to chime in on this one. The winner is M-O-P? Mop? Mop, yes. Mop is the winner. Okay. Congratulations, Mop. I'll get your contact information from Zach Mop, and I'm not going to be at the ranch today. I'll email you information tomorrow morning with how you can collect your prize. And Mop. I'm a little confused by that one, Stalker, but it must be a nickname, I'm assuming.
Maybe.
He used to have the long hair, so
he has a mop on his head.
He used to have the mop, but he got that nickname because of that. So everyone calls him Mop.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that wraps up this week's show. Next week, we are going to have Ryan Doucette from Adidas join us. Golf tips with Bruce Hardy from the Glendale. Mackenzie Bostad is going to join us from the Alberta Golf Association to talk about the McLennan Ross Junior Tour. And we go around YEG and check in with Cattell Crossing. Have yourselves a great week. Hope you get out and play some golf, and be sure to tune in next Sunday, 8 a.m. right here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. We connect leaders around the world and empower them to create opportunities and meaningful change in their organizations, communities, and lives. Join a trusted network of top CEOs and industry pioneers. Share challenges, gain insights, and benefit from peer-to-peer experience sharing. Together, we elevate leadership, build personal and professional growth while expanding influence, and together building a brighter future. Corporate Connections is your gateway to transformative connections. Visit us at corporatecommunications.com, where leaders connect.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Ready to level up your golf game? Come swing by the Ranch Golf and Country Club, where serious golf meets serious fun. With a championship-style course, pristine conditions, and above all, a fun, laid-back atmosphere, the Ranch is where every round feels like a getaway. Get top-notch service at unmatched value every time you play at the Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? Bring your A game and find out why the Ranch is the best value in golf. 25, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens Restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.